tonight on highway patrol. A huge storm is creating chaos, and leading Senior Constable Matt McNair is desperate to reach a major crash scene.
Get out, why?
A driver has smashed his car and is refusing to cooperate.
Have a listen to what I'm telling you so that you have it clear in your mind and you can make a decision.
And today is just not Dean Pickering's day.
That's a bit of a low blow, isn't it?
It's almost peak hour in Melbourne, and the city is being hammered by a severe thunderstorm. Leading Senior Constable Matthew McNair gets a call out.
We've got an ambulance member here on scene. The male is trapped. It's not looking good. We can only see part of his hand at this stage. Can you get maybe the aviation rescue will come up to get this car off the tree?
To see that, I'm going to come in off the Tullamarine Freeway. If they could just contain the scene if it is a fatal as best they can.
Matt's still at least 5 kilometres away, and the heavy traffic is costing him valuable time as he tries to get to the accident scene.
Get out, why?
How do I do that?
Traffic is a complete standstill at the moment. We could have a couple of units up this way. It'd be really good.
Matt ends up having to slow to a crawl to get to the scene, and he has no idea what to expect up ahead.
650. Yeah, flow into 5, so that's fine.
Senior Constable Dean Pickering is following up on complaints of speeders in a local school zone.
61. Oh, watch this car behind. Just doing a school zone at the moment. Just check this car at 61 in the 40 zone. Big flashing red 40 signs. See what their story is. Hello, sir.
Yeah, anything to do with me?
Anything to do with you? Everything to do with you.
Really?
61 kilometres per hour, I just checked your speed at. In a 40 zone, outside school, 3:30 in the afternoon. Any reason you're 21 over the limit?
I have a doctor appointment.
All right, I won't hold you up too long. I understand you've got a doctor's appointment. I'll do some checks, but you're going to end up with an on-the-spot fine today, OK? I won't be long. 21 over the limit, and at the point of 21, he's actually passing over a pedestrian crossing with a lollipop lady out. Too fast. Doctor's appointment doesn't cut it. All right, so just step off the road. There's your licence back?
Yes.
OK, on-the-spot fine, $234. 3 demerit points against your licence. Due date, top right-hand corner, 6 weeks from today.
But please show me what's your lawful proof?
What's my proof?
Yes.
Follow me. Follow me, that's the wrong way.
It's late afternoon when Senior Constable Mick McCrann gets an unusual call-out. A station wagon has gone off the road, and worried residents have alerted police after the driver was seen staggering away from the car.
It's been a great case.
All right, we'll go and have a look for it. OK, I'll chuck you in.
Sort of daggy sort of clothes, you know.
OK. All right, he's probably heard us coming though and gone bush. All right, we'll have a look at it. Don't know if he's got any injuries.
No, he's got no injuries, mate. He just sort of turned around from here and then walked up that way.
All right, not a drama, mate. We'll go up and have a look for him.
The description of the driver gives Mick a strong indication of why he's crashed. Mick's on the lookout for someone who's very drunk.
All right, so we've had a report of a vehicle that's been involved in a collision. The driver's lost control. People at the scene say that the male is wearing a grey coat, has walked away. He doesn't appear to have any injuries, but he is possibly heavily intoxicated. So we're just on a lookout for a male in a grey coat on foot and left approximately 5 minutes ago. G'day there. Haven't seen a guy in a long grey coat walking this way in the last couple of minutes? No? Oh yeah, where's he now? Round the corner. OK, thank you. Yeah, Bendigo 613, the male has left the scene, has approached some of the locals in Butler Street, looking for somebody to help him get his car out. Apparently he is heavily intoxicated. G'day mate, how you going? Good mate.
But after the initial sighting of the driver, the trail has gone cold.
Wandering around the neighbourhood? No? Yeah. OK mate.
And Mick decides to return to the abandoned car.
Yeah, Bendigo 615, not listed.
And inside the car is exactly what Mick was hoping to find.
If lost, please ring. Here's a phone number for him, Brucey.
I've got a phone number. Good.
Give him a call.
But before Mick can get a reply on the phone, he gets an interruption.
Got him up there.
Which way? Where's that, sorry?
My partner's got a hold of him.
Righto.
The driver has been caught by a local resident, who's holding on to him further up the road. Melbourne is being thrashed by a severe rainstorm, and leading Senior Constable Matt McNair has just arrived at the scene of a very serious crash. The ute has somehow spun off the highway into this tree. The driver is still breathing, but paramedics don't know if he'll make it.
Does anyone who send me somewhere to assist the traffic?
The MFB and the Hpau are trying to get this bloke out. There's nothing more that we can do other than direct the traffic around at the moment, and then we'll go from there. Guys, can you do us a favour? Can you go up there to where that car is?
Yeah.
Divert the traffic back around that way. All right, just turn them all around. The number one priority at the moment is the patient. The Hpau and the fireys are working on that. And our role basically is just to make sure that the traffic flow is done, and we'll go from there. There's nothing we can really do at this present point in time other than try to establish who the driver is, do a couple of checks, and let the family know where he's going to go to.
What's adding to the chaos is the crash location. And on top of that, it's now peak hour, making it impossible to get traffic in and out of the airport.
We can see where the cars come up. It's come up here.
Matt's job now is to work out how the driver started here and finished in a tree. And for the fireys, the big question is how to get him out.
He's not looking particularly well at this stage.
Yeah.
He's heavily trapped inside there. They're working desperately to extricate him with the assistance of the firefighters.
Have you got any idea of who he is?
I have no idea at this stage. He's unconscious. And as you can see, the car's wrapped around the tree.
Yeah.
As soon as we get some identification, I'll let you know.
No worries, that'd be great.
Police have collected witness statements and are piecing together what led up to the crash.
Has the male been released from the vehicle yet?
The battle to free the driver intensifies as the seriousness of his injuries becomes more apparent.
It appears at this stage that the driver won't survive, so the ambulance crews and the MFB are trying to get him out now. That's not looking real flash.
Police have just had a tip-off that a suspected drunk driver who abandoned his car has been found nearby by a local resident.
David Carter? How you going there, mate? Now, you're the registered owner of that white car down there, are you?
I am.
Okay. Well, my name's Mick and I'm from the Highway Patrol at Bendigo, and I've got reasonable grounds to believe that you may have been the driver, seeing as...
The car got stuck in the mud and I stopped driving it.
You stopped driving it when it got stuck in the mud? Okay, no worries.
I haven't driven it for hours.
Okay. How long ago did you say that the car got stuck in the mud?
About 5 hours.
About 5 hours. What time is it now, do you know?
Well, you should know. You got the watch
Well, it's
on.
5:05, so...
Hey, man. Hey.
Mr. Carter, concentrate on what I'm saying. Just the idea would be fine, thanks, mate.
I'm a musician, mate.
Thank
I
you.
wasn't driving a bloody car at all, you idiots.
I now require you to undergo a preliminary breath test. One long breath through the tube. Nice big deep breath and blow, thank you.
No.
Yep.
So you reckon I was driving the thing?
Well, we've got witnesses to say that you were. Are you going to accompany us to the police station for the breath test?
I got no choice, have I?
Well, if you don't accompany us to the police station...
You arrest me and all that shit. Yeah.
No,
Go on,
you're not under arrest at this stage. Have a listen. Concentrate. This is really
I
important.
was not driving a car.
Have a listen to what I'm telling you so that you have it clear in your mind, then you can make a decision. You're not under arrest. You're obliged to come back with me. If you don't, you'll be charged with the offence of failing to accompany police. If that charge is heard at court and you're convicted, you may lose your licence for a period of 2 years. You may suffer a fine of thousands of dollars. You may well
I
be
have
imprisoned.
done nothing wrong. I was not driving drunk.
Okay, what do you need? The situation, Mr. Carter, is we're just going to head back to Bendigo.
I'm not going to sit now.
Okay.
I wasn't driving the gun.
Just going to walk through a
At the station, Mick wants the driver to give an evidentiary breath test. And if he walks away now,
Just have a seat over there for me, please, Mr. Carter.
he faces a 2-year loss of licence.
The door will remain open. If you choose to go, at any stage, you need to understand you committed an offence by doing so, but not remaining. Okay?
If you guys are that desperate for money, you're trying to set me up, I'm going to find it to the hell.
You know, you're lucky you didn't go
I
down there.
did not drive that car.
It's going to take a long time to get through this interview if you're just going to talk over the top of me. I don't mean any disrespect.
No,
but,
that's all right. Well, don't disrespect me.
but you're lucky you didn't hurt yourself.
What's your name?
Mick McCrane.
Lucky I didn't hurt myself.
Yeah.
I'm no bloody fool, mate.
Mick has a long questionnaire to get through, but things soon turn nasty.
What time did you have your last drink out today?
I told you I had not been drinking and driving. I wasn't drinking when I was driving that damn car.
Okay.
How'd you go at school, mate? Can you get it? I went to bloody uni.
Can't keep up. You'll have to slow down.
You want to see me walk? You want to see 50 push-ups in one, huh? God, you guys are hanging out to bust someone, are you?
Have you had any dental or medical treatment in the last week?
Hey, why are you going to punch me in the mouth now?
Have you had any dental or medical treatment in the
Are
last
you going to
week?
hit me in the mouth?
No.
Is that why you're asking?
So have you had the
please?
treatment or not?
No.
So you don't have any physical or medical condition which affects your ability to breathe?
And what about you? You a puffed or something?
Fine, $234.
Senior Constable Dean Pickering is dealing with a speedster in denial, and it's time to bring out the evidence.
What's your lawful proof?
What's my proof?
Yes.
Follow me. Follow me, that's the wrong way. All right, just grab that, because that's yours now, not mine. Grab that. All right. I'll work on the assumption you don't know how the laser device works, all right? Pinpoint device. You look through the right, see the little red mark? See the dot?
How can you prove it's my car?
Because I pointed this device at your car, sir. The device tells me you're doing 61, exactly as you went over the school crossing with school kids there and a lollipop
Have you
lady.
any further proof? This is only the point?
It's only the proof I need, sir. All right?
I mean, is that proof is enough?
Sir, you already told me that you're running late for a doctor.
That proof is not enough. That's why.
You've already told me you're running...
Because I think if it's 59, it's different, right?
You're very good at talking. You're not very good at listening. You've already told me you're running late for a doctor's appointment. You've already told me when I came up to the car.
I have the car.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're already telling me you're running late for a doctor's appointment. Mate, best you get off to the doctor's appointment so you're not later. Okay? The options are to pay the ticket within 6 weeks or sign the back of it.
The doctor even charge less than your fine. That's why. You understand me?
I understand you, loud and clear.
You are the guys like the thief with the gun. Like, you understand what I mean?
I'm a thief with a gun. Oh. Geez, that's a bit of a low blow, isn't it? It's about driver behaviour. It's about changing it. It's not about revenue. This bloke's doing 21 over the limit. He's not doing 2 over the limit. He's not doing 3. He's doing 21 over the limit. And, sorry, the best way in that situation for him to change his ways is for him to financially work it out.
A man has lost control of his ute on Sunbury Road, bringing traffic to a complete standstill. With the driver close to death, the race is on to free him from the wreck. His identity remains a mystery.
We're going to try to find out who he is so as we can notify relatives. Because of the situation and the seriousness of the accident, they were going to get their ambulance to come and airlift the patient to hospital, but at this stage they're going to cancel that.
In a cruel twist of fate, there's nowhere to land and the driver is running out of time.
And then we'd have to find a suitable landing strip, and along this area there isn't a clear one unless we're actually into the airport. And the time that it would take to get this patient into the back of the market truck and down to the Royal Melbourne's direct will be the same period of time as what it would take to load into the chopper, get into the air and then get down to Melbourne and unload.
Then, after almost an hour, finally a breakthrough. The driver has been pulled from the wreck, but will he survive long enough to get the medical attention he desperately needs?
So you don't have any physical or medical condition?
A drunk driver has been giving police an earful.
What about you? You a puffed or something?
Do you?
You're trying to set me up with crap that I haven't done.
Yep.
And you reckon you're an intelligent human being.
Yep.
And you're suggesting what? That...
Yeah.
The interview is over, and it's time for the breath test.
I now require you to undergo a breath test pursuant to Section 55 of the Road Safety Act of 1986. And blow. Keep going, 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 keep going. Thank you. The alcohol concentration in the driver's breath is approximately 4 times the legal limit. He's in no fit state to be driving a car. It's no wonder that he's lost control, and it's just plain luck more than anything else that he hasn't killed somebody. The result of the analysis...
Yeah, it was over.
Shows you have a breath alcohol concentration in excess of the prescribed limit. Now, because of the alcohol concentration, your licence will be...
Oh, I wasn't driving the bloody thing. You're going to do that to me and stop me working. I was not driving the car.
Your licence will be suspended for a period of 12 months.
Would you like me to accuse you of something you haven't done?
And there may also be a charge.
When I say that you're a bloody pedophile, well, it's the same bloody thing, mate. You're accusing me of something I have not done.
OK.
So you're a pedophile, yeah?
I'll go and get an independent sergeant to come and check on you and ensure that you understand what's...
Assholes. You're accusing me of something I have not done. Is that true about you? Were you accusing me of something I haven't done?
Just getting the sergeant for
Why
you now.
can't I accuse you of something you haven't done?
OK. At this stage, he's obviously pretty belligerent. I don't think that we can just release him into the public the way he is. He's going to be locked up for drunk until he's sober, and he'll receive a further charge for that.
You make that criminals, you dishonest.
Done?
McMcran has just been cut out of his vehicle after what police first thought was a fatal crash on the Tullamarine Highway. Miraculously, the man is still alive.
What's the condition?
They've just paralysed him at the moment. It's touch and go.
Touch and go.
Police start to investigate the scene, but it's still to be determined exactly how the driver ended up in the tree.
Looks like that car has hit the tree like that, right on the roof, even just at a normal speed, hitting a tree on the roof. A car is designed for a rollover, not to absorb a roof impact on a tree. It's maybe designed for a frontal impact, but Jesus, I tell you, if he is okay, he's lucky.
With the driver in the ambulance, the paramedics can finally give Matt their statements.
I was actually on a day off and I was coming home from the city when the incident occurred basically in front of me. The driver obviously had gone through the trees at seems to be relatively high speed. He was severely trapped with very significant head injuries and had a compromised airway. Basically, we commenced trying to actually secure his airway and treat him until such time as backup arrived. I've been in the job 22 years and I've got to say this is probably one of the worst entrapments I've seen, and to get him out after such a long period of time is an achievement in itself, really.
As the fireys begin preparing the vehicle for removal, Matt gets more information from the crash investigator.
Oh, really?
Sometimes in a big impact, the speedometer will retain the speed that the vehicle's hit the object at. In this case, it has.
With the speedo stuck on 75 kilometres per hour, police are in no doubt that the driver must have been travelling a lot faster before he struck the tree.
He's taken out that tree that the forks are lying there. Right. The stump of that is over the other side, so he's pushed that however far they're going to measure it. So he's washed off a lot of speed before he's hit that one.
And as more evidence is gathered, it's beginning to unfold that the rain may not be entirely to blame.
I've just spoken to a witness who says that prior to the collision, he's actually seen the driver of the vehicle step the rear end out not only once, but 2 or 3 times. And on the last time, he's actually ended up wrapping himself around a tree. And really, I hope this isn't the case. If it is, it's very, very disappointing, particularly in the wet. It's just things that we don't need on our roads. And I just hope this bloke's going to be okay.
TV2 Monday.
Remember when I told you that Mom keeps disappearing and then she's all cagey about where she's been?
I think she's having a secret affair.
On an all-new Brothers and Sisters.
I haven't told my family yet. I thought you might want to keep this private.
Is she?
Oh my God. I think Mom's a lesbian.
Oh, I didn't need to hear that.
Or isn't she? It's the secret that everyone wants to know. Brothers and Sisters, 9:30 Monday, TV2.